What up?
One time. Technical difficulties over there?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just,
Good. All right.
yeah, no, I'm happy because I got into the chat and I didn't sleep through this one like I did with the other one. So I'm
I'm so
happy to
happy
be
you're
here.
here.
Yes, no, I'm really jazzed up for this one. I just drained like five dudes. Not that kind. The energy, and so like I'm raring to go to this this movie.
Uh-huh. Oh man,
Oh,
yeah.
this
I
movie.
mentioned to you, I saw it a long time ago. I remembered it being much longer than it was. And then I was like, oh, it's only an hour 45. That's cool. And then I rewatched it today and I took screen grabs and stuff. And it took forever to get through it, whether it was just me pausing it or whatever. So
Oh
it
yeah.
still kind of felt like it was really long. Crazy.
Well, as we talked about briefly before the show, it's kind of the same 5 minute scene, like on a loop sometimes. But to say nothing of making out with a drugged out Patrick Stewart in an insane asylum. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't
In
let me
due
scream
time.
jump. Yes.
In due time. There, and for the record, there will be spoilers. So if you haven't seen this 1985, some call it a flop, some call it a cult classic, some say it's both. I don't know.
I think they're rather perky instead of floppy, but we'll get there to that too.
Very perky, very at
Oh,
attention.
Felix is here. What's up, man? All right. Oh
Hello,
boy. Okay. So we've
hello
got
everyone. It's okay. So an hour 41. 6.1 rating out of 10 isn't terrible. I mean, there's a lot of modern movies that get 6.1 out of 10s and they make a whole bunch of money at the box office. But
higher than I thought. Higher than I thought. This is the
yeah.
second Menachem Gohan, I think is his name, movie in a week. The canon people that brought us the Freddy Krueger Phantom of the Opera, of course, are helming this one.
Yeah, so I've actually just blasted through 7 of the Freddy movies, and then I just watched Freddy versus Jason.
Oh,
Finally.
all
So
right.
it's been a marathon over here. It's something. And
yeah, I mean,
I kept falling asleep during Freddy versus Jason like 2 nights in a row. So I finally finished a little bit ago. But it's like, I've been having some weird dreams.
well, it's a Dream Warrior, but that's my favorite one with the guy with the gun. Anyway, yes, so Lifeforce. Wow, it goes hard out of the gate, and then
He's talking about the nipples.
it gets me hard out of the gate. That it's gonna be a lot of that tonight, people. And we have so vampires are real, and they're based off of space vampires that are space bats that can take the shape of naked people in
the shape of anything they want, but
I guess
on this one. But
all right,
I mean, maybe they just can't materialize clothing or something. Maybe it was they can get the
that's a bridge too far. Like we can create weird desiccated psychic children that get like a 30-second window to like revamp, pardon the pun, and then I don't know, like we learn in this movie, sorry to jump ahead, but the vampire tales of old are based off of these actual space vampires, and the whole time I'm going, I feel like they missed some major details in the vampire stories of old. If these are the bases.
Definitely some gaps there. You mentioned it was directed by Tobe Hooper, from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Poltergeist, and written by Dana Bannon and Dak Jacoby, based on Colin Wilson's novel, The Space Vampires. So it's bold,
a little on the nose for a title, but what are you gonna do?
A little bit,
a little on the nipple. But
do you get excited when they actually say the name of the movie in the movie? Do you go, there it is?
Yeah, yes. You may say it's the titular line. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a sec. My battery is running low. My Lifeforce is running low.
Oh, no, your Lifeforce.
Yes, that happens when I forget to plug in my laptop like a dum-dum.
But
I mean,
you set your alarm. It worked. You're here. That's all that
right.
matters.
Well, because I made out with a space alien, I get to come back to life for like, what would you say, a minute? And then if I don't like psychically drain somebody within that minute, I explode into dust.
It's the whole daisy chain of like, I have
Really
some of yours,
complicated.
I get some.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone has mono. It's not good. Watch out for the space herpes too.
That'll get you every time.
So this is how it starts off the movie. It says the date, unknown year. The space shuttle Churchill is outward bound. A joint British-American team is on a mission to approach and study Halley's Comet. The Churchill is on course and on schedule for its rendezvous.
Yeah. Of course, it's
So, I
called
mean,
the Churchill. Like, all right.
Churchill. And I mean, the set's decent. The effects,
Yeah, it was like, all
right?
right.
This thing was odd.
Yeah, it
That
was.
they encounter. And they're going through the colon of it or whatever.
Yeah,
I guess.
they just like jump right in, like no problem, and then they're cruising through this space penis, and yeah, then it's just full of bat things. Like, all right, like right out, awesome.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell is this?
And
But
yeah,
again, the effects look good. The shots look good. The quality was pretty great. I watched it.
yeah, right.
Where did I watch it? Oh, Amazon Prime. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're like going through the. This looks like you're on the Magic School Bus. Like
It was very Fantastic Voyage Magic School Bus.
yeah, this is no.
We of course take a big left turn from kids programming in just a few shots here, but we'll get to that shortly. Yeah, and then so like bam, full frontal nudity right out the gate.
Oh yeah, that's all right
And
there.
yeah, and in full hair and makeup, because it's if you're gonna preserve yourself in space, you're not gonna look like trash, right? You're
When I go into stasis, I want to be done up, ready to go. When I step out of the little,
you're gonna get your eyebrows did like right before you go into the force field that isn't there, that's there.
yeah,
Like that was a weird
it's
element.
like how they say like fresh from frozen or frozen from fresh. I don't know, like just freeze me then. Good to go.
You never know where you're gonna wake up. You might have to be like, "We brought you back for the fucking catwalk," and you're like, oh, "Okay, I guess I'm doing that."
Something I thought was really funny too about one of the space guys who was like sweating a whole bunch. He was really
Yeah,
affected by
sure.
people behind the glass, and he's like, "I've been in space for 6 months. She looks perfect to me." Like it's been a long time, Captain, Colonel,
Yeah,
whoever.
that made me angry because I was like 6 months, motherfucker. I've been out here for 2 years, but
Rookie numbers.
yeah, right. Like I was like, I don't know, maybe people got luckier in 1985, but yeah, they're like that was like a creepy like let's get her in the ship right away. I was like, dude, like calm it down, man. But
Yeah, so I left that part out. So they encounter these naked people under glass, and they're like, "Let's load them up, right? Let's put them in the ship."
like you do.
As one does. And we'll take them with us back to Earth. So they get back to the Earth's orbit and they're just kind of like there. So NASA sends out another shuttle to do some soft docking. And they actually said it. It made me giggle. And then they get in, and there's a few jump scares throughout the movie. It's shot pretty well. So they get inside, and the whole place is torched, and they don't know what happened until they find the naked people. They're fine. They're undamaged, but the rest of the ship is pretty torched. They can't find any of the crew members alive. There's dead bodies everywhere.
Woo!
Flashed you. Sorry. Premature flash.
No apologies needed.
So yeah, they take him back to Earth, load him up in the other shuttle, take him back down. And she's on an exam table, and she's rather perky.
I mean, yeah, like I guess zero gravity in space, right? Like there's a delay effect for Earth gravity to kick in, but there's like, does she lure like a guy in, like, or was that guy like going to do some sort of autopsy on her. The reason I ask is one of one of the things I liked about this movie is it was besides what we have on screen here is that it was shot during a time when leading men could have receding hairlines. Like it didn't matter. And one of the two guys just sort of has like the screen on, like his like casually on in his room, like this alien autopsy, like he's sort of casually watching it, like we'll see what happens. Like it wouldn't be the most earth-shattering like cosmic event ever. He's just kind of got it on in the background.
That's normal. That's just another day. But so I believe they think she's dead, right? They think she's dead, so she's just laying there. Obviously, I mean, that's not the coziest of pillows you're gonna give somebody you think is alive.
No, unless you're into that sort of thing. But
unless you're Egyptian and from like
like I mean, they assume that she's totes dead. So at first I thought, go on.
Oh yeah, so he's not an autopsy dude. He's the security guy, and so she does have that lure.
Okay.
Mind control of sorts.
All right, because that makes sense. So like he didn't just like casually watch the alien autopsy in the background. And there's also a scene that made me laugh out loud because they're talking about how the comet that's supposed that because the aliens are hiding in Halley's Comet when they come down to Earth, right? And then so like there's a newscaster talking about Halley's Comet, and then for no reason he goes like, and comets are often hailed as disasters. Anyway, like what? Like it was
and like that they were bad omens and that the original name mean evil spirits or something to that effect.
Like crazy, like it made me think of like it would be the equivalent of like if in Eating Raoul, there was a scene where they just straight up looked at the camera and went, wouldn't it be crazy if we ate Raoul? Anyway, like it was just the biggest like chop in. But anyway, speaking of chopping in, this guy's about to get spliced up into little bits here.
Not so much sliced. He's
I suppose exploded. I was or drained. Yeah, we do death make out one here.
Of his life force. Yes, she drains him of the life force. Not a euphemism. But yeah, he takes off his mask.
They explain that very, very explicitly. Like everyone has a life force. That dude rocked, by the way. Best hair in the movie too, but
oh, for sure.
I'm jumping all over the place because I love this movie so much, but just reel me back in if I fly out into space or through Halley's Comet. But so yeah, we get death make out one here.
Get the scoreboard out. This is
right. They later say this guy is supposed to be 20 years old, which people always look older in the past to me.
Right?
Like, did that strike? Okay, that jumped out to you too, because it looks like he's 47 to me. But I guess
20-year-olds now look like they're 12. I mean, sorry.
This is what I'm saying. Like, there's zygotes now. Like, it's crazy. But she drains him out like fully. So you get like the desiccated corpse mummy person, which for a 1985 canon movie, I think will be a weird the theme of today's review is like, okay, actually kind of good. Like I was pretty impressed.
There was a lot I was impressed with, and then there was stuff that I'm like,
oh, for sure. But
let's see, 7 cat memes in a trench coat for 5. Thank you so much. 26. Grew up with this flick. Gorgeous naked vampire didn't hurt. Total classic. Great effects for the time.
Totally.
Naughty.
Thank you, 7 cat memes in a trench coat.
Oh, James Miller, motherfuckers look 60 and act like I'm 35 in the 80s. Yeah, it's true. Fondant says it's just us getting old. That's true. That's true, too.
No. Come on. Put up a comparison of us at our parents' age throughout the years. We do look younger as a
yes,
population.
Well, I've been draining Lifeforce. That's how I'm 45 and look 24, but I say so myself. And
before we go on, let's grab this Badger gifting memberships.
Angry Badger.
I beat it last night 3 different times so I could see the. That's my face I made.
Barney K. Badger, and I'm gonna be your Badger Burger waiter for this evening. Okay, here are some menus. Okay, I'm gonna be right back to Badger for your order.
Badger.
And Synthtrax is here. I think that dude doesn't mind having his force sucks. Check out the Angry Badger episode of Space Couch. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if there's a way to go, I think some people might be down. But
I would, at this point, I would sign the fuck up. Like, I'll take what I can get, dude.
especially if you can strike a deal like she did with like the main character guy. Well, you get a little mine, I get a little yours. It's basically like doing it.
And help me. Well, yeah, I need, because this movie ends on a crazy note, and I was like, I don't know what is happening, but okay. So then we get to, is this Space Makeout 2 or
No,
is this
same space, same makeout. So
Okay.
this is what happens. She lures him into the room, takes off his mask. She like give huggies and like makes out, and then and then lightning and all the stuff's going on. It gets all crazy, and she leaves him this husk of a man.
Right.
And everyone obviously thinks he's dead because look at the dude. And then this guy who works at the facility, he sees on the monitor that there's stuff going down. So he runs in there. And I thought that she was going to drain him dry too, but he survives.
Yeah. She must have just needed like one more helping of Lifeforce, and he makes it out. Right. And you think this guy's going to be the main hero of the movie, but they ditch him pretty quick, and then we get this rock star. Oh God, he's great. The death scientist, the thanatologist. Like, whoa, we are so starting a band called Thanatologist. You're on Vogue, so people will like it.
You heard it here, folks.
There you did. All right, so yeah,
she's doing the heart goes out to you.
Oh right, yeah. Well, I mean, appropriate for us, right?
Of course, we have that meeting to get to after this. So
we do. I hope I didn't put my white hood in with the coloreds that gets all. I didn't even mean to do that.
If I had a faster clicker, I would have hit the drums.
Yes.
But yeah, so this guy, he's like, ooh, I'm so excited about this. I'm going to send him down for an autopsy.
Right.
And meanwhile, naked lady had just walked out of the room. And she's just walking around the office building like, no, but
oh yeah. Deal. And then he tries to like tempt her with like an onion, like it's Borat. Like, do you want this? Like, what?
Cookie or something?
Yeah.
It's daddy.
A biscuit because they're British. Yeah.
Because they're British.
Well, because the whole movie takes place in London, which was like not an interesting choice, but like he's like, fancy a biscuit, love, and she's like, death tits,
kabosh, lightning,
right,
poof,
right,
all the things.
Oh yeah, she doesn't kill him. She's just got like force push, like she's a Jedi, and then she
jacks
blows
him up pretty good.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think he's still alive.
Yeah, she gets to walk out. Moxie is my favorite vamp. Yes, 7 cat memes in a trench coat. And then she blows out glass like it's a Michael Jackson video and just like takes off. I'm like, all right, she's got places to go, I guess.
Before we get to that, I have a clip for 7 cat memes in a trench coat, and it's from one that you just referenced.
I come whether I decide to or not.
Eating Raoul.
Eating Raoul. That was hey, this is the second movie we've done with a weird Star Trek captain in it.
I forgot that there was another one. Chakotay.
Chakotay is prominently featured. The titular character.
He's Raoul. Okay,
yes.
This guy's so sleek and snazzy, and I mean, so well put together.
Oh yeah, like if you put like give me a British thanatologist into Grok, it would give you this guy.
Very much. Oh yeah, I forgot there's 2 naked dudes too.
Oh yeah, we don't care as much about them. Like they're like aside. Their story was weird. I might need help, but like okay, so we've got 2 less interesting naked dudes, and they are similarly unfazed in throughout the tortures of space. We bring them down, and they're all fine. And then they wake up and just take a lot of damage, which I thought was interesting. But they die. They do blow up. Like
the one blows up. They throw a grenade from the stairwell and explodes him.
Which, like, it's one way to do it, I suppose. Like, but yeah, it's effective. You could have started with that if you were just going to shoot them with zillions of bullets. But they seem unfazed. So okay, I get it. You had to escalate. Okay, that's my bad. And then so we think that's the end of them.
Yeah, they don't focus a lot on them. This was just kind of like, oh yeah, by the way, they're over here, and one gets exploded.
Yeah,
and then you see the other one later, like way later.
My internet homeboy fund and says no one wants to see Twig and Berries. Yeah, they for just like giant knockers in every other frame. They really go out of their way to strategically put like shadows and lights over the.
I mean, except for in the more recent times, like with Game of Thrones wanting to show you flaccid peens, and then you have like, apparently I didn't see the episode, but Peacemaker, they had a full blown like orgy sequence with floppy dongs and.
All right, well, we have a desiccated dong ostensibly in the autopsy room here.
There were some notes about this, like being exploitative of her being naked the entire time, and it's been like controversial and whatever. But as far as like, equality or whatever, we didn't want it to go so far the other way to where now we just see floppy dongs, never see nice hair. And like, come on. Okay, so this is the first dude that had the kiss of death. And so they're like ready to do an autopsy. And then he wakes up.
Yeah. Pretty gnarly.
It was a little startling.
It was pretty good. Like even the still frame is rather terrifying. You get giant eyeballs when you turn into a life vampire, and he wants huggies.
He just wants huggies. He wants to give him a kiss. And
right.
The kiss is one of those kind. So you see, they do the graphics are really. I was impressed.
Very the quickening. This scene where you see the flesh glom onto his face like Play-Doh. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I was impressed. It was gross. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Good stuff. He looks like me in high school.
Oh no.
And then our 20-year-old comes back and he's like, yeah, and then he's like, ah, like I thought that was fun.
I don't know. He seemed super stoked when he had the guy's face on his face, and he just kind of like pushed him. I was like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Oh, being dead won't fun. What? And then he's like, "Oh wait, that I just killed a guy." Kind of. So very interesting. And
I will say I did actually like what they continued to do throughout the movie, where you see a reflection of what's happening in other parts of the scene, because they don't have many wide shots. A lot of the time, it's just like, this person's talking, we look at them. When this person's talking, we go back to them. And then they have these other shots where they have a reflection, or they have like this transparent crossover between scenes or like characters, so you can get like a bigger picture of what's happening in one with one shot. It's great. I don't remember what they're talking about here, but I think at that point we had they'd given us enough information to basically be like, oh, he's draining that person's life force. I think he actually says it in one of these scenes here. So it's not the typical vampire that we think of with like I want to suck your blood. It's actually draining your energy from you. And then we learn that they have to keep doing it to maintain. It's a feeding. It's not just like, oh, I'm all better now. It's a continuous.
Every 2 hours, apparently. Like which is like just a pain. But
it's like a newborn.
Such a good call.
And so Naked Chick was still wandering around, and then they found this husk of a person. very
Synthrax calls out the giant phone the guy had. That stuck out to me too. Synthrax, yeah. So they find yet another desiccated person in the park. That two upon whom two youths were spying.
because they wanted to see if the ladies were going to go like scissor in the park
Yeah,
or
right.
something.
It's like, all right.
They're like, well, we followed them because we thought that they were like, together.
Yeah, well, they can't even say the word because like they thought we were, and he's like, yeah, like this dark, horrible untruth. Like, I thought that was very indicative of the time.
The landscaping or lack thereof on the downstairs of this corpse was actually very impressive. Like, whoa, this is earlier times. Anyway, this was a part of the movie where I was like, I didn't remember that happening. I didn't really see it coming. But yeah, if they don't feed, they end up dying, right?
Right. And they in the science facility where they're doing alien autopsy, world altering dissections, the best we can do is like a janitor closet jail in the basement to put the psychic zombie that came back to life. What the fuck?
Oh, and I didn't take the screen grab, but there's another one that had been contaminated or taken over. And he was going crazy behind the cell, and he ran into the cell and just like exploded into the dust.
That was sick. That was metal.
Pretty epic.
I thought that was cool. Speaking of metal, damn, she goes nuts. Yeah.
That scene lasted, I don't know, it felt like forever. But it was like, okay, yeah. And then
she goes full poof. All right. Okay. I guess.
Very impressive.
Right.
So
now we get this guy. This guy is a guy.
He's the guy. Colonel starts with a C. Carlson. The other one's Kane. The other guy's Kane. So yes. Colonel Carlson, apparently, we don't find out all the details till later, but he had escaped in a pod of some sort. They recovered him. He was still alive. And so he's here meeting with these dudes at NASA adjacent, whatever the British equivalent or partnership is. And so they're like, tell us
it's
what
NASA,
happened.
But there's a U in it. Yeah, they're like, yeah, so tell us what happened. Yes. That you land in Texas and the first thing we do is fly you to London. Like, fucking, can you just let me hang out for a week? But okay.
A nap.
Yeah.
So then he starts to tell what happened once they brought the bodies on board, strapped them down, secured them. A couple of guys started getting a little weird. Like, dude over here on the left was the one that like couldn't stop staring at her. And it's not just because he's been at sea in space for 6 months. She has this pull, especially the males. I don't think the women ever fell for it, but yeah, they start getting a little weird.
Interesting. Yeah, that the women never do. But yeah, she's got I thought that was as is kind of a theme. That was one of the coolest things I thought about the movie, and maybe we'll get to later. It's this idea, and the first British guy that makes it out alive in London touches on this too, where it's you're drawn to this person sexually and on like a love level, but you don't want to be. Like, it's this horrible attraction. Like, I thought that was really interesting.
The compulsion of it.
Yeah.
It's not affection, but it's this like uncontrollable desire for this person.
Right. Well, this guy uses the word love later, which I thought was interesting. It's like this, but air quotes, but like, this idea of subverting the greatest, the purest thing or whatever into this vehicle for horror, I thought was interesting. So sorry. So like,
no, you're good.
We're getting the backstory here on the Churchill.
Getting the backstory. The guy on the left here was the first to go crazy, smashing shit up, and then he dies. And then everybody just starts dying until Colonel Carlson is the only one that's left. And he sets everything on fire because he's like, I didn't want this to make it back down to Earth. Obviously, it's some sort of plague or something I didn't want to let out onto the planet. So he gets in his little pod, and there's the space vehicle, but I mean, it's organic. I mean, what are we calling this?
I don't know. It's their spaceship, I guess, with like some sort of ostensibly powered by life force, right? With the like solar umbrella thing at the. I don't know. I thought it was really interesting.
Solar umbrella, because they
Yeah.
just
Oh! Damn.
mean to be a genius. Just look at you.
Moxie off the top turnbuckle. Bam.
Oh gosh. Okay, so Carlson's really going.
I
Go ahead.
joined late. This is a story about Ozempic sales girls. Brutal. Okay, so we've
Space
got
Herpy 1. That's what we're calling this. Okay.
that's Ice Pirates. Yeah, Space Herpy 1 is a pretty good one.
So Carlson tells the dudes, the blokes, if you will, about what had happened, right? And he's leaving some parts out, but that's where we left it. We get a shot of the Space Herpes 1, and then we cut to him having a dream, but you don't really know it's a dream. He's just like this bat demon thing comes out with like laser eyes at him. This seems a little more like Carnival Ride-esque as far as
this was very haunted house.
Yeah. And then it turns into the lady.
Right.
Gets clothes on for a minute.
Right. It's very jarring. I didn't know what to do with myself. And then I had a very, very strong idea what to do with myself. And then we get that.
She's making out with him. So this is I don't know how many
times
she's made out with people.
But that's an interesting. Like there's no actual like P in the V. Like it's just a lot of naked sandwiching. Like it's weird.
Sandwiching, and like the kissing isn't even like tongue kissing. It's just open mouth, like lip
right. Like they don't like if they got night like they read a description of it on Wikipedia or some shit like that.
And he's like, "Oh no, you're taking too much. You're taking too much for me." And then he lets out like this like major like O sound, and then it like cuts to him waking up.
Right. With I've never seen this before in a movie. I mean, I've seen a million people wake up from dream sequences, but the scream, stop, inhale, scream on the same shot. Like, whoa, okay, going hard.
That's a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah,
and then he's got a bunch of people to tuck him back in.
Dr. Death over there. He's like,
yes.
Let me hypnotize you.
Yeah, like right now. Like, can you wait like 5 minutes, dude? They're like, okay, yeah, we'll let it slide.
See, this is another one of those shots. This isn't just me catching the transition. This is it lingers for like a minute or so. So you're seeing like two things, and then it fades into the next scene where he's at his bedside hypnotizing him. And then this part really threw me off.
I was really confused because they picked another redhead, and so I thought, like, wait, is she supposed to be like a clone of the? Because they specifically referenced the hair of the woman who we see explode into dust. So I was like, did she clone her? Because this, I don't know. I was thrown, but like, all right, I guess we're doing body jumping now.
I wasn't sure what was happening. It did look like the one that was found in the park. So I was like, is this a flashback? Is this kind of like I don't know. I got kind of lost. I'm like, okay, I'll just see what happens. But then we learned that basically tits out Chica, she can jump bodies.
Right.
Does she even have a name?
No, they call her Space Girl in the credits.
Space Girl. Yeah. Yeah. But she's,
and then there's that.
A little, yeah. So I don't know if she's, I mean, I got a little confused here because wouldn't she not need to like seduce a man by lifting her skirt, putting his hand on her leg? Couldn't she just do the mind thing?
Yeah, like it would be antithetical to her whole deal because it's like I just need to walk up and basically get within makeout distance of you. I would think, with death hug distance. They later call her like a masochist in the movie, so I don't know. Maybe this is like the like the her part. I don't know. It's a weird scene for sure.
Yes. So what they ended up doing with was it the hypnosis portion where they're like, okay, so you're seeing this woman, you're having a vision, and he's like, it's her, she's just in a different body, basically. And they're like, what do you see? And he's like, a car. And they're like, what can make of the model? It's a Volvo. Can you see the license plate? It's kind of silly to me, but they do get the
He
license
gets all
plate.
this through hypnosis, which all right.
Yeah. So then they're able to track down the owner of the car, and there's a dude nearby. Meanwhile, the comet's still going over the city. And this, I was like, we have just zombies walking around now. It's not like they get their life sucked out of them, and then they just turn into like a husk until they need to, find a viable source of energy to where they refill themselves and look like a normal human again. This, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, the rules change a lot as the movie goes on. It's like they like they're making it up as they go. But you have a chance of either turning into like a basic slow to medium speed zombie or full bore desiccation husk. Or, well, I don't want to give it away because you could be like normal dude for like a second and then explode. But yeah, it's good call because the zombies, I was like, all right, I guess we're doing zombies too.
Yeah, why not? We had the extras from Thriller nearby. I'm just going to use them too. They're already in costume.
That's far off, yeah.
But they track this chick down. It was uncomfortable at first.
It was really uncomfortable.
He gets really rough and aggressive with her.
He gets like real rapey, and she's a masochist. She wants me to. Like, all right, like I'm glad you have this knowledge. Like, and that are we meant to think as the viewer that the body possessed by Space Girl was just into freaky deaky stuff, and that's why she's got like all the back scars and stuff like that. Yeah, because it was really muddled, and because he's like, she wants me to like beat her, and then they kind of cut to her being like, this is getting
like smacks her, knocks
her
down,
really
and then
gets
he rips
wild.
her clothes off of her, and then he starts doing that open mouth like mushing thing.
And then the other dude is just like chilling, like I'll just watch. Like
he said something like he's predisposed to be a voyeur or something.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm like, wow, Picard runs a freaky insane asylum.
Good morning, B-Man. Welcome. So they end up saying Colonel Carlson says, we need to find this man. He has a mark on his face and all this and that. Patrick Stewart here is the director of the insane asylum. Is that what you gathered as well?
Oh, yeah. So this is what Picard did before he got the Enterprise gig. I mean, it is interesting that one guy looks 40 and was 20 because Patrick Stewart looks the same here as he did most of his life, which is crazy. But yeah, it's Picard runs this crazy house that has freaky deaky alien possessees, and then they say like, okay, we need to go get to this guy, and he knows right away like blah blah blah, the child murderer, like it's his rap name or something. What?
The exchange is super weird. And he's like, oh, do we have to do it tonight? And Carlson. I want to say Clarkson. Carlson over here. He's like, yeah, we have to do it tonight. Well, come to find out, it was all a ruse because they're not actually after the guy with the mark on his face. They're after Patrick Stewart because Patrick Stewart's now possessed by the space girl.
Right. Now it gets hot. Now it gets real hot.
Spicy, all right. So they take him down, they inject him with some like sedative type of drug, and then they're like, oh Jeeves, we're gonna need some more sedatives. Go get it ready. And he's
we're gonna need
a cool. I'll go get some
giant syringe of sodium pentothal. Like we're gonna stop his heart, basically. And so you get zonked out, Picard, like he got kidnapped by the Cardassians with 4 lights, and they're like, okay, it's just I don't need any voiceover I would give this scene would take away from the majesty of drugged out Patrick Stewart makeouts.
It's something. They don't touch lips though, right? It's just kind of like they get in each
I
other's
think they
face.
do. Well,
Do they?
in as much as they do at all in the movie, and just do the weird like mouth mash.
The
They did
dog
the mash.
mouthing thing, like dogs do. You know, they
That's what
But
it
he's
is.
he's like yelling in Picard's face because I don't remember his name in the show. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Patrick Stewart's face and
Professor X.
Professor X.
Well, they
yes,
did
all
put
of
him in a
them.
wheelchair, and I was like, that is weirdly prescient that we get
Right.
him in a. I was expecting him to do the Logan like chalupa, but anyway, so we've got him seriously high with injectables, and then he starts speaking in. Hook knocks it out of the park.
Patrick Stewart's like, computer, generate a 400-foot tall succubus, stripped naked. Put me in a cannon, aim it up, remove all safety protocols. Tell the crew I love them all. Fire program.
I mean, it's pretty much the movie, dude.
Pretty much. That. Yeah, I did not remember the ending, and so I was like, we'll get there. But yeah, so he starts to see the woman. She says, he's like, why are you so fucking perfect? And she's like, well, I was in your mind and I saw this image of a perfect woman and I want to be your perfect woman. Join me, be with me. We can share Lifeforce and all the things.
That was crazy.
And she's like, what my body really looks like isn't important. Like, I'm in this form for you.
Yeah, but boy, have I read that on a Tinder profile before.
Right. Oh Lord, I thought the contacts were actually pretty cool in this. Most of them have like the spiral to them.
Yes, yeah, that was a nice touch.
Oh,
so then we do there's like a quickening again, but it's like
hair's
weird,
flying, everything's flying,
and that poor orderly that they order around, like, you're not my boss, you just showed up. They're like, get more shit, but. So yeah,
inject your boss with more shit.
We're gonna seriously stop your boss's heart with lots of dope, and then we're going to like reach in and like pull out his life force, like their Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat, and then there's a bunch of craziness here.
Yeah, so they flash back and forth to the city of London, like going crazy. Like again, you have the thriller extras just running around. There's bodies in the street. Some people are like trying to eat other people's faces off. So I was really thrown off. I'm like, why? It doesn't make sense. Is it a budget issue? They're like, we'll just do zombie face.
We'll just do zombies. That'll eat up some time. It was really thrown in there.
Yeah, the cars are on fire. It's a disaster. So these two guys, Kane and Carlson, they load up Patrick Stewart, who's unconscious, into the helicopter. Who's the other guy that's unconscious in the aircraft? I was like, I don't remember that guy.
Oh,
was he the chubby dude that was with them?
He was the chubby dude, and he's in a bunch of movies that are not coming to mind right now. This guy in the center, yeah. Because he dies in the quote unquote dies in the whole quickening fire thing. Yeah, and then they just like throw him in, and then we get full heavy metal video on the helicopter.
On the helicopter, yeah.
After we find out that they have a bat sword.
The old-fashioned way. Not in the heart, just below to get their essence of life.
And I was so angry they did that scene off camera. I was like, show me that. That sounds amazing. I want to see how this like death scientist ninja straight up stabbed a psychic vampire below the sternum.
So this dude was one of the alien naked guys, right?
Yeah,
found here.
they.
Okay.
I guess like I share your confusion because I think he tries to explain it over the phone. Like these two specific ones can jump bodies, but the other ones can't. They try to inject some logic into it, but it goes in one ear and out the life force for me. I couldn't follow it.
Yeah, it got a little muddied for me too, because I'm like, okay, I thought the one guy got exploded and there was no putting him back together. But there's still another alien dude later on. So I thought this was one, maybe they put the pieces back to, I don't know.
It's just the
Very confusing.
psychic Humpty Dumpty. All right, here we go.
Heavy metal.
Yes, we get Red Lantern, DC Red Lantern, vomiting blood to make a hologram of Space Girl that speaks for a second and then collapses. It was pretty awesome, I have to say.
It's really impressive. It started off with like this like computer graphic of like something building, and then it turned into this thing. It's computer graphic, right? Or just would they have even had the ability back then, or would this just be?
It would have had to have been all practical
all
unless they
parts
did it
be
on like an
practical.
Amiga 2 or whatever they had in '85. But
So yeah, you have Picard. His blood's like going out and forming into this like little mucus thing, and the other guy too. I didn't get to capture that one, but the other guy too, blood like getting pulled into making that. And she appears. She's not happy.
yeah,
Got the whole Carrie thing going on.
She's like, you summoned me through a blood ball. Like, all right, I guess I'm here, and then I'm gonna say your name and collapse and not clean it up, which is just rude.
What was the whole point? Like
It was so pointless. It felt like they wrote this scene before the movie and then worked it in later because it just had nothing to do with anything else.
Yeah, very bizarre. So then homie Carlson's like, okay, Mr. Kane, I need to tell you what really happened back on the ship, because I don't remember if she opened it or I opened it, but it
Bitman's
was
here.
open.
Oh yeah.
Bitman.
Yeah, this is good. It's like I just walked in and it was open. Whoops a daisy. Guess
Then
we'll
the
have to make
mouthing
out
thing.
now. Like, what are you gonna do? Not like you just gotta.
And this is when he was like, oh, I love her. And he's like, yeah, conveniently left all that part out.
Right.
It's MOXIEDAME. She angry at work. Oh, this one? Could have been me this week. But yeah, we get these other shots of the city, explosions, these obvious miniatures, some other scenes with computer graphics, lasers, and whatnot. More chaos in the streets. And they go into like the military compound. They're trying to get out because even the military dudes have succumbed to the virus or whatever this is that's plaguing everybody. They've also been given authority by whatever president, PM, whoever, to use nukes to like cleanse the city.
Yeah,
So-
they just need like a permission slip for that. They're like, okay, it's fine. Like, yeah, just nuke it. It's great.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
And the space umbrella is charging up somehow.
Right. The solar, like I'm still jumped on that.
Solar powered umbrella.
Yes.
And then this scene, see, you have like the missiles ready to go to fire upon like London to like just take
Right.
it out, all of it. It's the only way to be sure.
Nuke the site
and
from
then
orbit.
and then the stream of this Project Blue Beam, going up into the sky. And so we come to find out that that's emanating from the cathedral, and homeboy, who's all in love and stuff, totally not manipulated or hypnotized from tits and or whatever, but he's like, I must go there. But he tells homeboy Kane that he's gonna do something else. So he like, I'm gonna go to this. But really he's trying to find her. I mean, really.
Yeah, the prime minister has been possessed too. We find out that was fun, and yeah, he weirdly drains his secretary lady. Then they peace out, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, the death scientist like has this weird like here I go, and then just like evaporates.
Yeah,
That's like
coming
another
up
way you.
shortly.
Oh, I screwed it up. Okay.
Oh no, you're fine. But I thought this is where like it kind of gets super campy. Like they leaned into the cheesiness of it because like
Mhm.
Carlson's driving, trying to get to the cathedral where she is, and there's zombies attacking him and like reaching their arms in, and he just like pulls off an arm and then he kind of looks at it and just chucks it in the back seat. It's like the tone of the movie just kind of goes
All over the road, pardon the pun.
it's a little squirrely for sure. But yeah, so up in the cathedral, all the dead bodies. There's just piles and piles of bodies everywhere.
Okay.
He kind of reminded me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the bug eyes.
Oh, he's got a Judge Dredd, not Judge Dredd. I forget the name of the Christopher Lloyd character in
Christopher Lloyd in Who Framed Roger
Who
Rabbit.
Framed Roger Rabbit.
Chat, help us. But he has the contacts on. His eyes look really big. He's super sweaty. Ultra sweaty, if you will.
Oh, wow. That's a terrible name for a song. I hope no one ever records it.
That song. It's great. Go watch
Oh, thank you. There's like, oh yeah. Like you're clearly not menacingly possessed, obviously. And then he does
Bring it
huggy
in.
time. Yeah.
it. This is a world where you just don't give out free hugs. Nope.
Yeah, that's
And anyone
that's
who wants one.
yeah, no free hugs in this movie. Like Stranger Danger is basically the subtitle of Lifeforce.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then you have this guy who just pulls out his pistol, right? And he shoots him. And he's like you said, oh, here I go, wee, kind of
Right.
thing.
Like
It's
that
you can just shoot them. Why wasn't that working? Why do
because
we
there's
need them?
the dude now, the living dude space vampire is now we get ultra sweaty, is channeling he's like a conduit for souls, basically. Like, so the whole life force draining part of it kind of goes out the window, and he's
Literally
like, ha ha!
in this scene.
Oh, we are punny tonight, and
We are punny.
like the rule, because where I'm going with it is like the rules change again. Like, okay, now it's about charging up the spaceship. I didn't like. Okay, that's a weird turn, but
Right. I thought it was just the rules change a lot in this. You got zombie staff.
right, just straight up Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead zombies for no reason, but like they just showed up. Like, we heard you guys were making a movie. Can we get in on that?
So
And
lovesick puppy finds
weirdest
the
leading
bug.
man of all time finds
Mhm.
space girl annoyingly clothed in a cathedral with blue light shooting out of it, so nobody thought to look there apparently, but he's the only one that can figure it out. And so that happened.
People are on fire outside.
Right.
Chaos. I could have done with a few less scenes of the destruction of London, just because it didn't make sense with the pictures of the images of the zombies that were there. It lost me a bit.
Like, we had zombies, so now buildings are exploding. Like, I need a little bit more, but then once they did it, it was like the city's falling apart. Yeah, you're right. It's like, okay, I got it. Go back to the knockers, please.
Yes. You had a good thing going in the first half.
Right. Okay.
So-
And then we get this guy who's channeling life force, I guess, up into space through his tummy, which
The belly
sure.
beam. So he's the conduit sucking all of the life force out from among the city, right? The blue light comes out of somebody and it's going his direction so that he can redirect it up to the umbrella in the sky.
Right.
Chip.
The great umbrella in the sky. So, yeah.
And he's got the sword.
Right. The weird sword. And then we get this.
Care Bear stare.
Oh, synth tracks bids. That was a good one, man.
So
Oh yeah. Then
he
we
gets
get
up to him, stabs him, but then he gets knocked back pretty far, and then this whole like transformation happens, and his true form is revealed.
Okay. So I was like, kind of dope. Like they're trying to tie in that they say like again explicitly that the vampire legends are explicitly based. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. According to our hero, on these space aliens, and they're bats, so that tracks. But they're very detailed about the weapon. Like it's not silver; it's like iron oxide or some weird like very specific type of metal. But we
Like
skipped
an
the part.
unobtainium or something.
Yeah,
Like something
right.
like, oh, I'm glad we found this in the lost catacombs of the 14th century.
But they skipped the part where like Ghostbuster effects happen and then they turn into like gargoyle guys, but kind of dope looking.
Yeah.
And then we get this weird naked makeout,
Right.
which
Kane goes into the cathedral and he's looking down and he sees them doing their weird naked mouthing
right.
thing. Clothes came off at some point, but still nothing's happening.
Yeah, no, it's like in her belly button or what, or something like just based on the height. But anyway,
Yeah.
so they're doing this, and then that happens. Oh no, wait, I skipped a very important part. Please go on.
So he still has the sword because he stabbed the guy outside. He has the sword and he's yelling to get his attention. It goes on way too long. Eventually, he finally can break through so that the guy can hear him. And then he tosses down the sword to him, and he stabs. This is another point that confuses me because of what happens next. But he stabs her in the back, right?
Yeah.
And then all the blue turns red.
But like also himself, right? Like he goes full Yoshimitsu, like he goes through her to him, which like drama queen, but okay, I guess if that's the way you want to do it. And then this, because he gets like, he's like, what are these feelings? Like he's 12. And then now here's where it goes off the rails, like more so. Yeah. She goes, he's like, why do I feel this way? And she's like, you're one of us. Like
you always have been.
Like you always have been. Like, did he have a strand of like vampire DNA or something? Like it's never, it's just thrown in there. And ostensibly the basis for the movie, like why he was the chosen one on the spaceship, but they just like gloss over it.
Like she even said it was intentional. She said we were there at the Comet because we knew you would be there.
Yeah.
So it was all on purpose. It was not a coincidental thing, or oh wow, we sent somebody who's one of ours. Let's make us look a little obvious so they come check us out. No, she said it was entirely planned. They were there because they knew he would be there.
Right.
And all of this was supposed to happen. He was supposed to bring her down to earth, but also she's beaming up with him to the great umbrella in the sky.
What
storyline? Just kind of
because he's like, why are you so perfect? Like, if like, by the way, Jess, when we ever actually meet, I'm just gonna aggressively grab your shoulder and be like, why are you so perfect? Like, and then she's like, I made myself to be like your ideal girl. So like, not only is she just like standard hot, she's like his thing. It's like all about this guy. And then they're just like, oh yeah, you're part vampire, like a 1/80th on your mother's side or something. And then the movie ends. Like, what?
Yeah. And that's it. Like this guy's looking up at the sky. You see their little beaming, bead of light like going up the stream into the umbrella, and it kind of just takes off, and that's it.
Like they were just powering up to go get like their homeboy that they forgot about on Earth 30 years ago, or however old the guy is, or who knows, because maybe he's immortal if he's a vampire. But it's just like, yeah, this A, I was excited to speak to you, but B, I was also looking forward to like having somebody help me figure out what the fuck the end of this movie was supposed to be. Because it's like
a trip.
It was. Sure. I mean, it's great. Like I loved it way more than. I mean, as soon as you see the I call it the seatbelt, the boobs obviously, but the cannon logo and the two halves of that seatbelt cannon logo come together. It's like buckle up because you know you're gonna have a good time, and then it's just a tit fest, and you're like from a different time, man. And I never saw this chick in anything else that I can recall. Like I would
Space
imagine,
Girl.
yeah, Space Girl. Like they never did Life
Nope.
Force 2, the Life Forcing. But I suppose we have the Life Force 2 right there. Heyo.
Matilda May, French actress.
Okay.
She's primarily known to English-speaking audience for playing the alien vampire Space Girl.
Who's your daddy, Space Girl? Oh, all right. Yeah.
Was she in? I guess she's been in a bunch of French stuff. So
All right. Okay. Well, good for
she
her.
went on to do things.
Wait, she was okay. Yeah, a lot of French TV, I suppose. Yeah, like if that can't launch you in America, I don't know what else can. But yeah, that was Life Force. That was Grogu. Okay.
The Grogu emoji.
Oh, it's
see
an
you.
emoji thing. Okay. Was she
Adam
in?
Reveal, formerly known as Adam Reveal, Marty Tiberius O'Donnell, member for 15 months. Hello. Good to see you. It's been a while. Oh,
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I have as my background tonight Life Force, the Nintendo game, which has nothing to do with this movie. My childhood would have been a lot different if the Life Force Nintendo game was based off of 1985's Space Vampire Offering, an especially spoopy movie for this episode of October's Deep Sixth Flix. Paul says, check out Ryan on Space Couch. Thanks, man. That was nice of you. You can also check out Moxie on any one of 87,000 different shows. I just got the one. Two counting Deep Space. What am I talking about?
Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you staying up late, hanging with me, talking about weird movies. Well, we'll do it again next month. See,
let's
we can cook up.
Use this opportunity because we have some wonderful people here that I've been able to bring in through Facebook and the new Goths Against Counterculture group that we did some advertising in there. Because you have an amazing, very buttular merch line out that you can plug here.
The cheeky stuff. Yeah, I mean, I had some designs, some avatars that I had used before for my channel and stuff. So I'm like, oh, we'll slap it on some t-shirts and
we will
or whatever.
Slap it on some.
Everyone has merch and stuff, and like they have their catchphrases or whatever. It's like, I mean, I have a couple of things that I say regularly, but not t-shirt worthy. So I don't know, just kind of trying the merch thing. It's in my link tree that's associated to other pages here. But yeah, there's a merch store. So
very cool.
If you have no shame, there is apparel for you to wear.
Well, I have no shame and also no gigs thanks to the internet, if you know what that's all about. But what are you gonna do? But what you can do is check out Space Couch. I'm talking to a very famous person tomorrow. I can't say who it is. But like it's gonna be a good one. We're not doing
coming out on Sunday.
Not tomorrow because I had a guest scheduled, but he decided I was a Nazi, so he canceled on me. Yeah,
I'm so sorry for him.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for him too. But it worked out because this famous guy lives in another country and wanted to do like a preliminary chat. So we're using that time that we would have otherwise done. Normally, next week you can get Space Couch at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be talking to Nashville, Tennessee's own Le Mort d'Abby, which is French, ironically, for the death of Abby. Really cool drum and bass artist. you don't see a lot of goth female drum and bass artists, so that's going to be really cool.
Yep.
And then we're talking to a few more people after that. And Gasoline Invertebrates Misery Monster is out now at gasolinevertebrate.bandcamp.com, along with a bunch of other gas tracks with this awesome guest vocalist I have called Nakatika. I don't know what she looks like or what she sounds like or what podcast. It's very mysterious. One day I would like to appear on a show with her where we discuss vampire boob movies from the 80s. But that is, of course, our guest here. Check out our own Nakatika on a couple tracks, and it's good stuff. I don't know if I have so much more stuff to plug. Actually, I was going to say that, but I won't do it here. I will definitely not tell you that there's a new Serpidus album coming out, and Ligerhawk Records has some really cool stuff coming out. Ligerhawkrecords.bandcamp.com. And what's your let's end on you, Jess. Like, what's the next show you have lined up this week?
Next show I have lined up for me is Monday, Saucy Rabble, with I have Jason Sandberg. He's a comic book writer. So he's
cool.
He's gearing up for his next Indiegogo campaign. So I figured get him on and promote that and talk to him a bit about it. And then on Tuesday, I do the AI Dungeon stream, which has been a lot of fun.
So fun. It's
so silly, but it's fun. I kind of got hooked on watching a couple of the nerdy guys. Epic Mike was on these streams, but they were doing a D&D tabletops on live stream every week, and I like, this is a lot of fun to watch. And so I happened to find the AI Dungeon website, and I'm like, this is kind of fun. It's fun for me. I don't know about people watching it so much, but I'm having a great time. So yeah, that's a lot of fun on Tuesdays with Darnell. He's a character.
Yes,
and we have guests too.
For our audience, the MOXIEDAME Quizmaster, and most recently that I saw, Sammy Threepeat are going through some weird hypersexual space trucker episode in the future.
That is not our fault. AI is not feeling cheeky. Every time it's like
you were just drawn in. Like by the like the lure of tonight's Space Girl. You didn't want to, but it was this this desire that this feels dirty on the inside, but it feels so good.
You know what? Sometimes you just gotta roll with the story for the sake of, I don't know, entertainment, and see what happens. Thank you, Brian.
Yes. So this was my choice for Deep Six Flixed. I think other regulars of the show, Dragon Slayer or Leon, as also featured on a Gasoline track, have the next choice. Or is it your turn? I don't know. But thank you for sitting through my choice this month of Lifeforce.
Oh, no. It was great. All the booba.
Yeah, I think every movie I've gotten to choose for this show has been weirdly boobular. Being the Caligari being my last one, but
very boobular. That one was.
Yes,
that was a lot.
that was a titular. That was Titanic. But I
have made several other people watch that since then, and they're like, "What's wrong with you? Why did you do this to me?" I'm like, "No, it's good. It's actually good."
It is like that's the movie. I mean, Lifeforce is quite good, but I would if you're new to Deep Six Flicks tonight, especially coming over from Facebook or something, that is I think our second episode, still one of my favorites. We went from one of the greatest movies ever made, Metropolis, for our first episode, to also one of the greatest movies ever made, not Caligula.
Dr. Caligari.
Very different.
Dr. Caligari.
Very different. Actually, not that different, but different enough. We could do some sort of weird film study. I'm still talking. I'm just because the coffee's kicking in now, so I will shut my face. But I don't got to work tomorrow, so do ice pirates some days, says Jerry D. Celeste. Yes, actual space herpes. So
ice pirates. Okay. Well, leave your suggestions if you're watching this after the live. Put it in the comments, and we'll We'll put it in the hat and see what we pick for November. But until next time, sir, you've been great. Well,
No,
catch you next
you.
time.
My
No,
heart goes
you.
out to you. And
Hold on. Here it is. Her heart goes out to each and every one of you.
yes,
All
but
right.
only if you don't accept my biscuit.
Oh gosh, come to daddy. Come to daddy.
Yeah,
Oh
come to
my
daddy.
God.
Oh, yeah, he actually says "come to daddy." Like
He
the minute Aphex
does.
Twin song starts playing, that'd be awesome.
All right, guys, we're gonna pull up and out of here. So have a good night. We'll catch you next time. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.